Channel where we break down the best films across every genre, give you the hottest movie recommendations, and deliver the most gripping recaps on the internet. Whether you are hunting for a hidden gem, a binge-worthy classic, or a film that will absolutely blow your mind. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most thrilling, controversial, and emotionally charged subgenres in film, teacher-student romances. 5 movies, 5 forbidden storylines, and 0 chill. Before we get into it, if you're new here, smash that subscribe button right now, hit the like button, and share this video with every movie lover you know. Let's build this community together. Now let's get into it. Here are the top 5 teacher-student romance movies you absolutely need to see. Kicking off our list at number 5 is Yinz, the 2018 thriller that drops you right into the middle of chaos, secrets, and a world where nothing and nobody is what they seem. Set among upper-class teenagers whose lives are completely shattered by an unexpected murder, Yinz is dark, it is gritty, and it pulls you in from the very first frame. The film features a teacher-therapist character whose entanglement with the students blurs every professional and emotional boundary imaginable. And that tension, that electric, uncomfortable tension, is what makes this film impossible to look away from. Director Jeremy Michael Cohen crafts an atmosphere that feels like you are constantly sitting on the edge of a secret about to explode, and the performances from Samuel H. Levine and the rest of the cast bring a raw authenticity that you simply cannot fake. This is not your typical forbidden romance. It is darker, messier, and far more dangerous, and that is exactly why it earns its spot on this list. Yinz currently holds a 4.1 on IMDb, a controversial pick, but one that thriller lovers and fans of morally complex storytelling will absolutely appreciate. Coming in at number 4 is Black Island, the 2021 German Netflix thriller that takes the forbidden teacher-student dynamic and wraps it in mystery, manipulation, and absolute dread. On a remote island that looks peaceful on the surface but hides the darkest secrets underneath, we follow Jonas, a grieving, emotionally vulnerable young student who finds himself dangerously drawn to Helena, his mysterious and devastatingly captivating new teacher. Alice Dwyer is absolutely magnetic in this role. She commands every single scene with a cold, calculated intensity that will have you question everything she does and every word she says. Is she nurturing his talent or grooming him for something far more sinister? The island setting acts almost like a character itself, isolating, beautiful, and deeply unsettling, perfectly mirroring the trap Jonas is slowly walking into. Director Miguel Alexandre keeps you guessing right up until the final frames, and even when you think you have it figured it out, Black Island has one more move to make. But for fans of dark European cinema with psychological edge, Black Island is an unmissable watch. Sliding in at number 3 is Molly Maxwell, the 2013 Canadian indie drama that hits differently because it does not try to sensationalize the forbidden romance. It just tells it honestly, painfully, and beautifully. Molly is a 16-year-old student at Phoenix Progressive School, an alternative art school where creativity is everything and feeling ordinary is the worst thing imaginable. When she chooses photography as her elective and ends up spending more and more time with her charming, disillusioned English teacher Ben, what starts as inspiration quickly becomes something neither of them can control or explain. Lola Tash is extraordinary in the title role. She captures that specific ache of being a teenage girl who wants desperately to be seen and chosen, and Charlie Carrick matches her beat for beat with a performance that is tender, conflicted, and genuinely affecting. Director Sarah St. Onge never judges her characters. She simply lets them breathe, make their mistakes, and face the consequences, and that non-judgmental approach makes the whole film feel startlingly real. Molly Maxwell scores a 6.2 on IMDb, and for a quiet, understated indie that could have easily been overlooked, that is a badge of honor. This film deserves every single one of those stars.
I'm above age in Canada, I looked it up.
At number 2, we have Don't Call Me Mama, the 2025 Norwegian drama that hit international film festivals like a freight train and left audiences completely shaken. Eva is the kind of woman you think you understand in the first 5 minutes, a popular high school teacher, wife of the local mayor, respected and admired by everyone in her small, charming town. But this film systematically dismantles every assumption you make about her, and it does it with surgical, suffocating precision. When Eva falls for Tarek, a young asylum seeker she is supposedly helping, the relationship that unfolds is not just a forbidden romance, it is a full moral earthquake that shakes every pillar of her life and exposes the hypocrisy hiding beneath her carefully constructed image of goodness. Pia Tjelta delivers what critics are already calling a career-defining performance, nuanced, fearless, and completely devastating. She won the Best Actress Award at the Karlovy Vary International Film Festival, and you will absolutely understand why the moment she appears on screen. Director Nina Nag's feature debut is a masterclass in restraint and tension, and at 6.3 on IMDb with enormous critical acclaim, Don't Call Me Mama is the boldest, most provocative film on this entire list. And at number 1, it is Outside In from 2017. Chris has spent 20 years behind bars for a crime he essentially did not commit, and the one person who never stopped fighting for him, who never stopped believing in him, is Carol, his former high school teacher. And the moment he walks free, the bond between them is impossible to ignore, and even harder to contain. A man trying to rediscover who he is in a world that has left him completely behind, while simultaneously trying to make sense of feelings that have nowhere safe to go. And Edie Falco, absolute legend, delivers a performance of such aching, layered complexity that every scene she is in feels like you are watching a masterclass in acting unfold in real time. Director Lynn Shelton, who left this world far too soon, poured compassion and humanity into every single frame, and the result is a film that feels devastatingly intimate and achingly real. Outside In holds a 6.7 on IMDb, a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it is without question the most emotionally complete teacher-student love story ever committed to film, and that is why it is our number one. And that is a wrap on the top 5 teacher-student romance movies. Drop it in the comments below. We read every single one. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it with a fellow